Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salli ala Muhammadin abdika rasulika lil mu'minina wal mu'minat wal muslimina wal muslimat. Speeches of Hazrat regarding the reforms of madrasa and the religious class dignities and the serving the different walks of religious services. Hazrat, this speech was eلاعتصام بحبل in a Muzaffarnagar city in some religious madrasa institution, and he has pointed out many key points that should be rectified, their remedies and solution of the problem, root cause of the problem and solution also. Today it in Urdu, it was a 64 number on page 409, the volume of Nizam Shari'at. So the Hazrat topic is Zarurat Tawakkul. We must trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So especially the elders making different services of deen, they should highly trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's the charity, not to collect the charity from the public. And not Hazrat is saying that it should be, the addresses should be having the same motivation, just only to collect the charity for the madrasa or the something. Rather, it should be the time need of the society, or the gathering sitting there, or the general problem of the Muslims, the main interest of the Muslim world, and the main remedies for the Muslim world, not for the cause of charity for the own madrasa or the own institution. So Hazrat is hating these things, that it reduces the dignity of the elders. Hazrat is saying that is why that now the public is generally speaking regarding these things. जैसे कि आजकल हकारत का मर्ज वबा आम की तरफ फैल रहा है. Like this, the general Muslim publics are hating generally those who are in madrasa or working in the different way to serve the deen. आजकल हकारत का मर्ज वबा आम की तरफ फैल रहा है. Like this diseases which are the transmitting from one to other, that every person is cursing the ulamas, and this is 405 number page. These are the saying of Hazrat that should not be claimed to me, because this is also a problem that at this critical time, if somebody is giving the main root cause of the disease, so they are becoming against that very personality. And the other thing is that the fatwas factories became very much active. Every religious personality is giving the fatwa, not a basic religious responsibility, but to protect his own interests. He is giving not the That is why the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving the root cause of ilm. إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاء. Those who will be having fear in their heart, that will be on the level of a ulama, not the reading and writing, those who are able to read and write Arabic or some words. So they will be not of the level of ulamas. That is a nur, yaksibul qulub. The hearts are catching that nur coming from Arsh Rahman, and with that nur light, one can differentiate between the haqq and batil. They can observe that this is a haqq and this is a batil, not due to their own grudges. They are giving fatwas. So this is also a big dangerous wave in our religious class. Hazrat is saying that is why that the contamination from one person to other, that they are cursing the ulamas and their class due to these things, that they are not trusting fully in Allah. Their trust is weak. They are looking towards the pockets of the public. And Hazrat is saying that one should do the job up to his capacity. He should spread his legs as per his sheet, not more than that. And for that purpose, they are making their special speeches, bringing the general public under different heads and topics, but the main their desire is to collect the charity and money and to build the multi-story buildings. So this is not a service of a deen, Hazrat is saying. Service of deen is with the istighna. One should be not dependent upon the public, but he is trusting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he will fulfill my all needs and requirements. Hazrat is saying a few Persian share that risk ko fi sama, this is the translation of this ayat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written the food and risk of every person in the sky, وَمَا تُوَعَدُونَ, which is been promised by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is 100%. Okay, why we are not trusting in that promise, and why we are insulting our own dignity for the cause of monetary things. So that is the basic cause that the general public is not trusting the religious personality, and they are blaming and cursing in their general meeting and sittings. So the root cause is that the trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not 100% the same trust as our elders were having. The Hazrat Hakim al-Ummat was not collecting the charity. If somebody was bringing, like from Panipat, one person brought. So he said, but why you have brought here? There were not needy person present there or some institution there. So he hasn't accepted that. The same thing if somebody was sending money order, he was writing some request of dua, Hazrat used to send it back with the remarks that this is a type of a bribery for asking dua. You can ask without sending money to me, you can ask the dua anytime. So these were the high level precaution of Hazrat which is required from everybody. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.